and welcome to this week's episode of the Living Room Podcast. Hi, hello, I'm the official dumb bitch of this podcast, Michelle. Come on, you can't deny it. I am the official dumb bitch, and we'll get into that later tonight.
I'm Blake, aka the Soup Boy.
Our soup man, meat logger.
I don't know, what am I? I'm Brandon the...
I don't know. You're fucking uses a bar of soap as hand soap in his bathroom, Brandon.
What?
You have a bar of soap as hand soap.
Yeah.
Are you saying
it's
you've
from
never...
the Rocky Mountain Soap Company.
Okay, use it in the shower, because it's really weird.
I have a fucking... What?
What?
Do you not use, hand pump soap?
Not always. Back at home, we don't.
You guys are weird back at home,
And I
man.
also use...
Are you really calling Ontario weird?
Yes.
Fuck you.
Didn't you already say fuck Toronto?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
The whole GTA is stupid.
The whole GTA is
Damn.
wild.
What are you gonna talk about this weekend? This week.
This weekend I didn't talk much.
Fuck
Really dumb
off.
tonight. I'm so sorry. It was because I was napping all the time.
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah, we'll say
Shut
that.
up! Shut up! So, of course, this story happened not even 5 minutes ago, and by that I mean it started like half an hour ago because I am, in fact, a dumb bitch.
Correct.
I have a project due tomorrow, which involves working with a partner to create a shell to yeet an Oreo at a wall and have it survive. We each get to create half of it, and the Oreo has to be like between the two halves.
The two halves.
There's no Twixes in this, you fucking bitch.
Betwixt
I love you.
two ferns.
Betwixt
Oh my
two
God.
ferns.
I love
But
that.
so, we were going out and we were quickly getting some material because I needed some glitter for this. Because some of the points is for showmanship.
Right.
So, I'm going to make this the fanciest fucker in the world.
Right,
I'm going to have glitter coming out of this bitch when it gets launched at the wall. I'm going to have a fucking parachute on it that says, if you can read this, I hope we passed. So I went out, I got a whole bunch of shit, and it's like, cool, great. And then I'm like, oh, what time is it? And I look at my phone, and I'm like, fuck. It's 3:20. We're supposed to record at 3:30. Fuck! And so
Right.
I'm standing there, and so there's a train station and a bus station right beside each other where we were.
Oh no, we were not on the same bus.
Yeah, that makes sense. But so, I'm like, oh, fuck. Shit, what do I do first? When is the train coming? And my friend is just 3 more minutes. And I'm like, there's a bus here. It's probably gonna leave any fucking moment.
Oh, jeez.
Let's take that fucker. So we take the bus and we've got this little old lady who's kind of being nice.
Michelle, put your
not-
Monster Energy drink down. I know you're a gamer.
I'm not even a gamer
It's
grill.
not even that.
I'm not even a
It's not
gamer
Mountain
grill.
Dew.
I know you're a Kyle, but this drywall has enough holes in the walls as it is.
Rude.
Excuse me, where's the...
Where's the I was about to say, where's the fucking drywall?
That's the drywall.
This is not drywall.
No.
Not
He
obviously
was
not the
pointing-
concrete.
Oh my
pillar.
god. Oh man. But so anyway, we got on the bus and there's this lady who's she's casually helping us out because the bus route changed, and it was like, oh, thank you so much. And she's like, as we're nearing the stop, she's like, oh, can I have the ramp taken down for me? Because she had one of those big ass rolly bags that old ladies always have, you know. I don't want to be one of those old ladies, but that's not the point right now. But so, and so we're approaching the stop, and we finally stopped. And so my friend is standing near the front of the bus, and she was sitting at the front row of the seats. And then she's like, "Can you please move? Can you please hurry up? Can you please get out of my way?" To him, well, we're waiting for the fucking ramp to go down, and it's like, woman, I don't know why you're in such a rush. He's trying, we already had one dude who was trying to get on the fucking bus before you got off. My friend's trying to be polite and, wait until the ramp goes down.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna get off the bus. So he's not a dickhead. But she was just like, can you please hurry up?
Can you please hurry up?
Can you please hurry up? And it's like, all right, Karen, you really want to do, come on. And it's like, why are you in such a rush if you're waiting for another bus there? There's no buses coming right now. There's no need to be so upset.
I think because if she doesn't get off now, in her mind she'll forget and stay on the bus. You know?
Maybe.
My fear is that I'll just miss it. Cause like I actually rode the bus for the first time by myself today.
Aww.
Also like 2 minutes before Michelle actually, but I was like terrified I was gonna miss my stop and then end up halfway across Calgary and be like, well, guess we're not recording the podcast today.
Yeah, it's definitely, like, and especially because where the stop is at the school here, like, you always have, or generally, you have a bunch of people getting on, and the amount of times I've almost been trapped on that bus has been way too many times, and by that I mean twice, but that's 3 times too fucking many, and it's like, no, why can't people be polite and let people off the bus or the train before you go on the bus or the train? But no, people don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
They just don't.
People are terrible.
People are terrible.
I
Fucking
don't
rude.
I don't know if we've mentioned this on the podcast, but I bought a gaming laptop pretty recently.
Oh yeah,
Like a
And
month ago or something.
I think Brandon knows where I'm going with this story.
Oh no.
So we were on our way, and Brandon drives, right? Just keep that in the back of your mind. Brandon drives a car.
Vroom vroom, motherfucker.
So we decided to take like a 20-minute C train north and go to a store. And I purchased a laptop when we were there.
What?
And they didn't have any bags or anything. So they just gave me this big white garbage bag to put it in. And this is like a $1,500 laptop.
You
after,
sure
like,
you're not
taxes and
stealing
stuff.
a laptop?
I was
You
not.
sure?
I was not. But then I was like, we were walking back to the C train. We were like, hey, this is the scariest thing we've ever done.
Yeah.
Because it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it wasn't like sketchy hours yet. But it was still like, this could go very, very badly. Because I don't think we're like the most physically threatening people
It's
in
going to
the
be a
world.
real Joker moment.
It could be a real Joker moment, yes.
Please don't tell me you'd shoot 3 people.
It just depends if they touch my laptop. Right?
Your laptop, the reason why the gaming laptop is so expensive, because as a stereotypical...
Terabytes of porn. What?
I was gonna say, because obviously there's that good stereotype, and by good, I mean bad, it fucking sucks, of gamers becoming, killing people with guns in the U.S.
Oh,
so obviously
right.
it came with a free
Yes,
gun
of
in case
course.
somebody tried to steal it.
That was
Or-
a very convoluted way to say
Shut
gamers
up!
kill people.
Gamers.
That's
That's all I
completely
do.
untrue.
I know
slay
it's untrue,
24/7,
but
actually.
like there is definitely that stereotype, and it's like
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but what fucking Minecraft gamer is gonna go and like?
Hit someone with a sword.
Let me chop.
No, he'll go for
Punch
it.
trees.
Well, I mean, shit. Don't forget that like there was that incident in the UK earlier this week, like last week, and this one guy went after the attacker with a fucking narwhal tusk.
That's
like,
so fucking cool.
Yeah, he literally, I don't know where he got the fucker, but he
killed a
went
narwhal.
and was attacking, he was attacking the dude who was attacking people with a knife, I think it was. Just like poking him with a narwhal tusk.
That's
And it's like,
hilarious.
boy, I applaud you. And then of course my little brother was like, your next D&D character, his weapon has
Narwhal
to,
boy.
their weapon has to be
Yeah.
a narwhal tusk. And I'm like, I mean,
I'm not saying no.
I don't think Chad the 3 could have.
I don't think Chad the 3 is a narwhal tusk kind of guy.
No, I agree.
He doesn't. He looks like a dildo wielding guy.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, the-
actually,
Wait, can I just say, we were like walking back to the C train right now. I was like, why the fuck didn't we drive? You own a car. You talk about how much you
That's
love driving
true.
all the time.
I am.
that's why I was
scared
giving you a
of
fucking
Deerfoot.
look.
But
You know
that's
what? That's
fine.
valid. Deerfoot's kind of scary from
It
what
is the
I've
most
seen.
terrifying
It's very scary.
thing.
Scary
My
word.
car also is not working right now.
Ooh, what's up with it?
It's a dead battery, but it's fine.
Ugh,
I'm
rough.
gonna fix it. Hopefully,
I believe in you.
I can fix
it's
it.
not gonna be. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine.
Brandon the
I believe
Builder. Do you see they redesigned Bob the Builder? He looks
They
like
did
shit.
that a few years ago,
He
and of
looks like
course he looks
shit.
like
So,
shit.
like,
They
fucking
did that to
the Sonic?
VeggieTales too, and I was so sad about. Listen,
What?
the new render.
What did you just say?
VeggieTales looks whack now. It's not right. It's not the VeggieTales I grew up with as someone who was non-religious, but my parents were like, here, we're gonna give you some Christian videos.
Honestly, up until grade like 9 or 10, I didn't even realize that VeggieTales was Christian.
Yeah, same.
It was just like
actually.
I think I realized like grade 4 or something, and then I'm like, Hey, what's God doing here?
I realized after I went to church and that was like all they had.
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
What the fuck is this?
I know. It's okay. Real talk though. When I was younger, like itty bitty, I used to live in BC, and when I lived there, like my favorite thing was VeggieTales, and of course, do y'all remember Larry Boy?
Larry the Cucumber?
Larry Boy,
Yeah.
his superhero alter ego.
Right, yes.
But so my, not only did I have a big ass like fucking sippy cup that was designed like Larry Boy, I had way too many Larry Boy things. It was bad. But I had this plush that you could flip inside out, and on one side it was Larry Boy, and on the other side it was just Larry the Cucumber, and it had like a squishy thing, and like if you squished it, it would say words. It's like hasta la vista, baby, and like shit like that. But when I was really, really young, I think this was before my little brother was born. So like back in freaking like 2002, 2003 kind of deal.
Back when I was maybe
back
not
when you
born.
were a. When were you born? When's your birthday?
2002, February 28th.
Okay, so my brother is like a year and 2 months younger than you, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm a baby,
You're
dog.
a fucking baby, dog.
I am, baby.
But like my mom, but we there was a little fire in our apartment, right?
Yep.
Well, not in our apartment, but the fucking apartment complex. And so the only things my mom took me out with were a blanket and that fucking Larry Boy toy. And those, thankfully, like, everything else was fine, but my mom, like, opened up the door to let the cats out so that they wouldn't die in the fire if it got to our place. And I'm just like, I'm passed the fuck out, and I've got my Larry Boy in my arms. And then I wake up, and I'm like, Mom, why are we outside?
Aww.
Mom, what's going on? And of course, that's some of my earliest memories.
Oh my god. VeggieTales was such a bop, though.
VeggieTales was such a bop.
We're gonna talk about that
fucking
theme song,
silly
though.
songs with Larry.
Oh my god.
The pirates who don't do anything.
Even fucking like Bob the Tomato, Larry the
Barbara
Cucumber.
Manatee.
Oh my god. Just like fantastic characters.
Real
all
talk,
around.
I used to be scared of the fib.
The what?
Do you not remember? It was this
No.
whole ass episode about not lying because every time you lie, it grows. And so it was the great giant fib or something like that. And so it started off as just like this little plant, but every time you lied, it got bigger and bigger and bigger. Keep in mind, I was also scared of fucking Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors at this time, so I saw it parallel between the two,
definitely.
and I'm like, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Listen, I was a dumb bitch.
I mean,
I am still a dumb bitch.
I was scared of the vacuum in Teletubbies. And the sun was creepy. The vacuum was terrifying. The sun was creepy.
Oh my gosh.
Vacuum?
Yes, bro, the vacuum.
Listen, it could have sucked you up, homeboy.
There was an episode of Fraggle Rock where I made my mom change the channel.
Oh my god,
So it
fucking
was like
Fraggle
one
Rock,
of the
my mom
they were
used
like
to show
they were
me
like
that.
inside Fraggle Rock, right? And they were like in this spooky part, and I was like, I don't like this. Can we change it? And my
Oh
mom
my
was like, yeah,
God.
sure.
Oh
Dude.
my god.
Fucking old ass cartoons. What's the one that they're like fucking fairies or some shit? Like there's a bunch of girls that go to high school and then they're
Are you
fairies.
talking about Winx?
Yes.
Oh, I
What the
fucking
fuck?
loved Winx.
That's such
That
a...
was the good shit.
Oh my
Winx, but
God.
also Witch, which is like
Bro, I had
Witch was like this Italian. I think it was also Italian. Actually, they both were.
Y'all are too fucking old.
But it was like, it's like, yo, these girls all end up with like these different magical powers, and their initials spell out the word witch.
Oh.
And so like this is something that like it's passed down through generation kind of thing. And one of the girls, her grandma used to be one of they're like guardians of something, and like they go to different realms and shit, and they're trying to protect their city and Earth. And it would like, I used to think that was the best shit, and then I'm like, look at this romance, look at those dogs, oh my god, that man turns into a fucking flower. What the fuck?
I don't think I ever realized until now how much like younger me was into redheads.
Redhead.
Yeah.
Dude,
Kim Possible.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah.
the girl from
Ariel. What?
I
No.
thought she was cute.
I
don't know how
I'm talking about TV shows, but I wasn't into Ariel.
You're disgusting.
I'm sorry. I don't find
You
princesses.
disgust me.
I have okay.
Because she's got like the clams or the starfish.
I think it's starfish.
I think it's starfish. Yeah, it is starfish because they have a mouth on the other end, so people are like, that's kind of sketchy.
That's kind of kinky.
Anyway,
dude.
so Kim Possible, the girl from the redhead from Wings,
Mm-hmm.
the girl from Totally Spies, the redhead.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like Sam, I think.
Sam,
yes,
yeah.
it was Sam.
Literally, like, if it was in an old cartoon and they were a redhead, I don't know. I was just into it, and I'm not. Now I'm just like,
What Jessie? Jessie from Pokemon.
Yeah,
Damn.
more Misty.
Yeah, okay, that's such a basic thing to say.
But
though.
that's also the.
Oh, I had a crush on Misty. Oh, cool.
I'm just
Well,
saying,
yeah,
did you
same
ride
thing
a
with
redhead?
fucking Kim Possible. Like,
Well, yeah.
listen, I
course you
think
had a
almost
crush.
everyone had a crush on Kim Possible at
Yeah,
one point
bro,
in
of
their
course.
life.
I had a crush on
And
Rufus.
if you were, if you're a bi girl,
Had?
either Kim Possible or fucking Shigo were the reason why you realized.
Oh yeah,
you were
I
bi.
had there's fucking oh my god, Shigo.
Shigo.
She turned everyone onto fucking emo chicks.
For me, that was Gwen from Total Drama.
Yeah, same.
It's like, dog, we're not gonna talk.
Island.
We're not gonna talk. That's on Netflix.
I know.
Island. did-
yes, you're
Oh,
right.
the redhead
Action.
from fucking Total Drama Island, I think.
There's no redhead on Total Drama.
There is.
On Total Drama Island.
Yes.
I don't think
Trust
so.
me.
I don't
Trust
think so.
What about the redhead in Gravity Falls?
Mabel?
No.
Oh yeah, yes, 100% yes.
Yes, I don't
Sorry.
remember what her name is.
Izzy?
but, like,
Izzy, yeah.
The crazy one?
I don't know. She's
Her. The one who's actually insane.
exactly,
Let's look
bro.
at her. Wait, can you please
Redheads
look
are
up the
insane.
cast for Gravity Falls? Because I need to know what
What
the
the
name
hell her
of
name?
the redhead.
I never
I
watched
think it's like
Gravity Falls.
Madison or
What?
Maddie.
No, I think
It
that's
has to be
too.
something like that.
Oh, that girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, that chick.
Yeah, she's cute.
She is.
She's also like 15.
Wendy.
Wendy.
Like Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Dude, Wendy's.
Oh, I want to go to
Wendy.
Wendy's.
Oh
Oh,
my
no,
God.
I can't spend any more money. I spent too much money. So it was Black Friday on the weekend, right?
Yeah.
So
I
I
didn't
went.
do any Black Friday shopping.
What?
I'm
Also,
sad about
oh,
it.
sorry. More redheads.
Brandon does have an anime redhead girl on both of his computers right now.
Yeah, I do. This is 100% true.
Yeah. But anyways, I went shopping this weekend for a Christmas present for my girlfriend. And it was Black Friday. So
of course
I didn't
it's
even fucking
busy.
realize though. I was like, oh, it's kind of busy today. But then I saw these like Black Friday sales. I was like,
Oh my
fuck.
God.
And turns out I spent a lot more money than I was expecting to.
Oh, baby.
But then I asked her, I was like, how much did you spend? And it was like the same amount anyway. So I was like, okay, that's fine.
Oh my god. So, I wanted to do some Black Friday shopping, but I didn't get a chance, sadly. But so
I don't
for
have the
one of
money
my for one of my classes, we have been told that we will get bonus marks on our final exam if we come in with an ugly Christmas sweater.
I have one in my.
And
fucking
so-
I'm
closet
wearing
right now.
one right now.
So it's got to be ugly.
Yes.
You get more points if it lights up.
Oh. Well, that's just
You
cheating,
get-
I used to
though.
have-
Well, no.
one.
Okay, so it's like
I had a
it's
reindeer
from
one.
it's from 0 to 3
Right.
bonus marks. So like 3 is like you get like the best ugly Christmas. Like you're all in on this shit. Like you would get at least 1 point, which is still good. That's still a bonus mark.
But that's dumb, though. That's
Why?
literally exploiting students.
Well, for another
No, you're saying...
for another exam, we also have a dress code bonus, and that's dressing up as if you were going to an interview for a job
Okay.
within that.
But-
it's meant for fun.
But
And,
I'm actually angry about this.
Why?
Because you are literally saying that you can buy marks on a test. 100%. If you buy like $100 ugly Christmas sweater, it lights up, it's got smoke and mirrors, I dropped my phone. You could get 3 bonus marks for literally just spending money somewhere else.
honestly, it's barely anything for our mark.
It's meant
Like-
it's meant for fun, but that's still being
I still
able
think
to
it's going to
purchase
be
marks.
fun, but I want to buy. I talked to my teacher about this, and I'm like, what if you decide to go all out and get a ugly Christmas sweater themed onesie? And he's like, it's basically just a really long sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give you 3 for that. And I'm like, fuck yeah. So guess who's gonna do that? Take the fucking fairy light she has in her room, like just string them across her body, because I've already got those. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. It's so dumb.
Your professors sound pretty neat.
They are interesting.
Can I tell you about I'll tell you 2 things about one of stuff our professors did.
Oh god.
So the first thing, it was in our class, and I'm sorry, I scrapped that. I'm gonna tell you one thing because I completely forgot the first thing. So, me and my girlfriend recently became Facebook official.
I noticed, and I was like, hot damn.
Right?
Lexi cringed.
Did she actually?
Shout out to Ben.
Shout out to Ben. Shout out to Lexi. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to Ben.
Shout out to Ben.
Shout out to Ben.
Anyways, go on.
So, we were just like chilling at her place, just like eating the soup, right?
Yeah,
and then
fucking soup.
Yeah.
Soup boy McGee.
Fuck off. But we found this. I just like got a notification from one of our professors, from our sound professor, and guess what he commented on our post?
What?
Ew!
I fucking love him.
Oh my god.
So,
if it was our story writing professor, that would have been
that's in character.
No. He would have been like, good job.
Good job.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Honestly, I'm surprised nobody, that one meme where it's like this girl's like looking really uncomfortable and she's in like a big sweater and she's like,
yep.
What the fuck?
The girl lying on the couch or whatever?
No. She's like standing up and it's outside and she's got like a scarf on and shit and she's like, what the fuck? I'll find it later.
Okay, cool. But, yeah, that was very interesting. I did not expect him to even say anything. Ew.
I mean, I'm just trying to... So both my boyfriend and I are helping out with a cadet squadron in the area, which is really cool. I'm really happy to be helping them out. It's nice, it's fun, it's good, and I like the staff. But I've been trying to talk to him about look, we can't let the kids know that we're a thing. We can't do that. That's we gotta pretend to be professionals, right?
Correct.
Emphasis on the pretend aspect of it. But I'm just yeah, so we gotta we gotta pretend to be professionals. And he's like, it's a damn good thing we're not working with the same level, or else that would be just that would be real tough. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And he's like, I think I'd have I'd say something and you'd be like, oh, you're so mean, or that's so rude. And my response would just be a Pavlovian, I love you, in front of all the cadets. And I'm like, yeah, that's a bad idea. I love you dearly, but don't do that. And then, we're sitting in the parking lot, and it's we're holding hands, and it's shit, there's cadets coming. We just let go. And we're we're in the car, and he's like, oh, obviously, if they ask any questions, it's just oh, yeah, we're holding hands for warmth. It's for warmth and moral support.
That's gonna
we just
trick
carpool.
them. How old are these people?
Between the ages of 12 to 18.
12 to 18? I'm between the ages of 12 to 18, Michelle. Oh, sick. Are you shitting me?
We were joking about that. We were joking, but still. And we're in the office, and he's just casually plopping on me, and I'm like, cool. And all the other staff know we're a thing, and they're asking us questions how did you two meet? And why are you both involved with cadets? Whatever, and all that stuff. And then it's cool. Okay, so we're not hiding it from them. But I gotta say, it's really amusing. But I also had a kid this past week ask me to catch the woe.
Did you drop it?
I was gonna say, did you catch the woe?
I was like, I can't do that. I have to be a professional.
That's crazy.
Listen, I'm an adult.
That's
absolutely
unbelievable.
I'm an adult. I'm an adult.
I am an adult. That's kicking us both in the balls.
Oh my god. Listen. I have to pretend to be mature and an adult because this is the first squadron that I've helped out that I don't know anybody from the squadron beforehand. I don't have any family relation. I got nothing. So if I fuck up, I fuck up. I'm not gonna get all buddy with the kids because I shouldn't be doing that. I'm not gonna fucking catch the woe and be really bad at catching the woe.
You should have caught the woe.
No, I don't even know how.
You literally, you hold your hands up oh fuck, it's coming. Whoa!
But they just go, ma'am, catch the whoa! And I'm like, I can't do that, kids.
I'm so fucking sorry.
Like
a tear runs down your face. I'm sorry.
I was
upset.
trying to be mature.
I'm also upset.
Oh my god, are you guys gonna hold this
We're
against
actually
me forever?
we're not talking. Okay, we got what? We got
We got
35 minutes left.
35,
We're not
36
speaking for the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
Fuck
okay.
you.
So-
And fuck you too.
So our leadership course.
Our leadership course.
Yeah.
What?
We're not talking for the rest of the episode. So
We're not talking to you. Sorry.
you're talking
What's-
to me right now, bitch.
Ah,
So what was your goal?
Oh, so in our leadership course, which final class today,
Yeah.
that was nice.
Hell yeah.
In one of like the first.
Still haven't
weeks-
done our journal.
No,
Me?
I
No.
did. I
Haven't
did
you-
mine.
You did your journals?
It took me 15 minutes last night.
Can you do mine,
No.
please?
No.
Please?
No. Pay me
Oh.
$20.
Listen, if any
Oh.
official from state
Yeah,
hears
fine.
this, you're gonna get in big shit.
I'm not gonna do.
Because
his
that's
journals.
academic dishonesty.
I'll fucking do it, but like I'm not gonna enjoy doing it. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
gonna enjoy fucking
I didn't-
answering our
I didn't have
discussion
fun.
questions.
Oh no, I need to do that.
Anyways,
What am I saying? Oh yes. So one of our early I'm not like assignments or projects, but like kind of like tasks, I guess you could say. was like- Yeah. Was like write down in this piece of paper a goal that you want to accomplish by the end of the semester. And for me personally, I put finish Ratchet and Clank 2015 because that is a game my brother bought me like 2 years ago,
I would hope at
and I still have not finished it.
Oh my god.
You
I
should
want,
have been
like,
Get a Girlfriend,
What?
because you would have finished it.
That's not
You
true. I
should've
probably
put-
would not have.
You
The
should
only
have
time,
put Don't Die, because I'm narrowly passing that.
the only time I actually did play it was when my girlfriend was over.
No, I said you should have been Get a Girlfriend, because
Oh
then
no, I've
you
been
would
saying
have passed.
I've been saying that for since grade 10.
Well,
dog.
no shit. Well,
No, obviously, that's
I was
too
happy.
personal of a goal.
I-
That's like if because with cadets, like, for one of the levels, we have this whole, like, you're gonna write down 2 long-term goals and 2 short-term goals, and one of the things that my squadron did is you would tuck it in your wedge, and then you could, like, see it, like, once you crossed off one of those goals, you could look at it and see, like, how you've progressed through the program kind of thing. But that would be like if one of my kids was like, I want to not be a virgin before the age of 25. Like, boy,
That's a
you can't
long-term
put
goal.
that down as a long-term
Well,
goal.
no, it's like a medium-term goal. It depends how old the kid is. I'm thinking like for me.
Listen, if
that's
they're like
medium-term.
15 and they put that down, I would scream.
That'd be
Okay,
I mean, that's a
I don't
good
need to
long-term
know about
goal.
that.
That's a great long.
Yes,
It's a
but
good
it's not
long-term
appropriate
goal.
for cadets. I had to
This
get-
isn't cadets.
Well,
Yes.
I'm just saying, in a professional environment.
We are not professional here.
Well, maybe you should try to be.
Wow.
Bitch boy.
No, I don't wanna.
Well,
Damn.
I love you.
What was your?
my smart goal
Right.
was get a fucking job.
Oh, nice.
And last weekend, I started my first shift.
Where do you work?
I work at a hotel.
I can't believe that you have sex at a hotel.
It's crazy, right?
Because you said get a fucking job.
Yep.
That was pretty funny,
I
right?
wish.
No, it wasn't.
Dang. I'm hurt.
That was a hard fucking first day, though.
Yeah?
What do you do there?
Well, we stand all day.
Are
and
you
we
like
take in
front?
reservations?
You're front desk.
I am front desk.
Nice.
Is it far from here, the hotel, or is
No,
it?
it's like down that way.
Is it where I think it is?
Yeah, it's near where you're.
Okay,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not dox ourselves.
Yeah, let's not
any
dox ourselves
further than we
anymore.
already have.
Listen, my brother called me out on us like saying stuff like that, and he's like, Michelle, you realize you have your last name in your fucking Instagram, and that's attached to every single video you guys post, and I'm like, oh shit, you right, dog. If I'm dead, I'm dead.
I mean, mine is too.
I think mine
Probably is.
Mine either says Blake M or the whole thing.
Probably
the
the
whole
thing.
ass thing.
Yeah.
But
No
yeah, Blake,
I don't know. I
half-ass
can-
name.
That day was hard. I think you are the only person here that knows why that day was hard.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That was shit.
Were people just being butt faces, or?
Sure, we'll go with butt faces.
Yeah, let's go with butt faces.
Let's go with butt
Well,
Okay, you're gonna tell
no.
me this later, perhaps.
I don't want to relive that.
Okay, you know what?
we don't-
That's
we don't-
fucking
we
valid.
sweep it under the rug, and then Brandon can clean it up later. Because
Yeah.
you work at a hotel.
Oh my God.
That's
fuck
the
up?
joke. Yeah, join the
Ugh.
club, Doug.
Ooh,
Yeah.
so we do have a question.
We have a question.
We have a question.
Okay, I
We
just
just
want to
got
say.
a letter. We
just
just
wanna
got a letter.
Oh, I'm
So-
actually gonna. I need to Snapchat someone because they said they were gonna send in a question and they didn't.
What the
So-
fuck? Are we gonna get a live question, dog?
Oh man.
Maybe.
Me and Michelle live together, right?
Yeah,
In the
obviously.
same dorm.
In the same dorm, we've got a few doors between us. It's great. We
Yes.
chill out in the living room
So-
and we talk shit.
It was last night. I came home from like getting cookies, as you do, and then Michelle's just like chilling there, and she's like, "Ooh, someone sent in a question and was about to read it," and I was like, "Don't you fucking dare!"
I wasn't gonna read it. I was just gonna say that I had a question.
You were about to read it. Admit it. You were about to read
Also,
it.
so this is a shout out to Synth, my wife, but also
Holy
my life.
shit,
I
that's
love
a lot
her
of
so much.
messages.
She likes sending me a whole bunch of shit like during when she's listening to the episodes. Her and Multi, love you, Multi.
Thanks, gang.
But so, for of course, one point, because we were talking about Fibonacci February,
Right.
she was like, on a related note, Factorial February came up? Is that on the nth day you nut n factorial times? And I'm like, oh god, no. So she's like, oh, thank fuck. The last day of Factorial February would have you nut billions of times before your nervous system even carried the signal of the
Really?
first nut to your brain.
28 fact. No way.
Yes.
I will do the math right the fuck now.
28 to the power of...
What? No, it's 28 factorial.
What is a factorial?
It's the exclamation mark.
Oh.
So basically, it's you multiply it
Yeah.
by everything that comes before it. So if
It
it's
would
like
be a lot.
if it's like 5 factorial, it would be 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1.
Well, you've got 28 times 27 times 26
Yeah.
times 24. Like, that's a lot of numbers, my homeboy.
I don't think it's billions though. Is there a
I
factorial
think it's a
on this?
lot.
Oh, there is.
Hey Siri, what's 28 factorial?
Oh fuck!
Yeah!
It's 3 times 10 to the 29.
I told you!
What's 28 is what she got.
What's 28? Oh, Siri, you dumb hoe. But, so, she sent me that. She listened to the last episode while she was on a plane back to her place, and it's like,
Right.
oh my god. She's like, the last third of the episode solidly indicates that you and the boy have sex to the furry rap, and I'm like, no, do not call me out like this.
Damn.
You
And of
100%
course-
do.
No,
Didn't
100%.
No,
she also
we just
call me a
snuck-
furry too?
I'm pretty sure she did.
I am not a furry. I have never been a furry. I will never be a furry.
Not yet.
I'm a scaly furry.
Also, so I had decided to participate in No Nut November, a little bit of TMI, just for self-control shit, because I wanted to work on that. And of course, Synth goes, cursed idea for it next year, December 1st. You can only get to come if you can while listening to, the furry rap / country woads / Rio 2 is playing in the background. So
Damn.
Synth, I love you, but fuck you in the most platonic way possible.
I find it honestly genuinely hilarious how people have died doing Destroy Dick December.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, what are you
How
doing?
about you just don't participate in No Nut November and
Why
just
not?
like be
Because
like
you're not a beta. That's why, Michelle.
I'm a fucking sub, like.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Why are
Fuck.
Okay, you're executing really weird dom energy.
What?
What,
You.
him?
Yes.
Me?
Oh my
you.
god. Oh god.
It's getting
You're a
weird.
beta.
Dude,
you're
I'm a
too,
power
you're,
top. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a power
you're-
bottom.
He's
my
not
guy.
even a power bottom. He's
He's
just
just
a
a
bottom
power
bottom.
bottom.
No, he's not. He's
Y'all-
getting to be dom, and it's crazy.
Y'all are
crazy.
okay. Let's not talk about this anymore because y'all are bringing up weird shit. What was
Oh
the
wait.
question?
Oh no. Oh wait. So
I also have a
so
question.
Synth stated that Blake is either Tails or Big the Cat, therefore making him a furry.
I'm Big the Cat.
You're Big the
no,
Cat.
I'm Tails. I'm Tails.
So you're a fucking furry, Blake.
No, I'm fucking not.
I went from Sonic to Shadow real quick.
But,
Just saying.
But also the fact that with my whole the segue comment I made last week.
What's wrong with? Sorry, what the fuck is wrong with that?
What?
With saying that?
Why are you bringing it up, dog?
Bringing what up? That you're like being more confident?
Sure, that's a way to refer to it.
That is what I'm saying.
He's giving off top vibes recently.
Dom vibes,
Dom
dummy.
vibes, right.
Shaking my head, you
I'm
bottom.
saying you're not a fucking sub. That's
you.
crazy.
You're right, I'm not a sub, I'm a boy.
I'm not a Subway sandwich. I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
You look like a fucking Subway worker with that hat on, not gonna lie.
Dude.
Hi, welcome
Get
to
to the
Subway. What
fucking
can I get for you
question.
today?
What's the question, Michelle?
Okay, so
The Living Room Podcast, Civil War.
I'm gonna strangle both of you one day.
You
Do
can't.
it.
I mean, never mind.
That sounds like a fucking bet.
That does sound like a bet. Also, kinky.
What the fuck?
Anyway, what is the difference between a wife and a waifu? Is it possible to be one and then become the other? And is it possible to be both at the same time?
No.
No. Well, what's the difference? First off,
Well,
what's the difference?
a waifu is a fictional character.
Yes, 100%.
And a wife is an actual person.
Yes.
Yes, but
Like,
some people
this is
call
my
waifus
waifu.
their wife.
And
Those
they're wrong.
are weebs. And dirty, filthy weebs.
Listen, Sith
that are
might as
not
well,
half Japanese.
Sith might as well be my waifu. I love her dearly.
That's not.
But
She's
also-
just your wife.
She is just my wife.
So it's not a waifu because
But-
she is not a fictional character.
Listen, I only know her through the internet. She might as well be a fictional character.
Dirty fucking weebs.
I'm not a weeb. But okay, all right.
Aye.
So the difference is one is a fictional,
Yeah.
looks,
Sorry, let me use
fictional, put
professional
up on a
words.
pedestal, idealized view of a woman.
Let's just say it is a fictional amalgamation of a woman.
I would say it's a fictional character who you would like to make your wife.
Yes.
Yes.
But also, waifus can be very different, as in, like, you can be wholesome or you can be not wholesome. This one, she's fucking, like, 15.
Oh, no. Oh,
So
no,
it's
no,
wholesome.
no.
It's always
No, no.
I mean, she's not 15, like, anyways. Like,
Anyway.
How are you going to save this, Brandon?
I can't say it. Well,
think carefully.
it's a show.
Right.
Yep, that's the way I say it. It's a show.
Next episode on Brandon
She's
incriminates
wholesome.
himself.
Oh my god.
I literally have nothing.
You could
But-
you realize
I'm
that
gonna
you could
stop
just
talking.
you could just like the character.
I do. That's
you
literally
realize
what
that's
it
a
is.
thing.
That
you
is
don't have
what
to
it
call
is.
her your waifu. You could just say, I enjoy this character.
Well,
I
I
think
say
they're
she's
cool."
the waifu because it's my favorite character. That's
Exactly.
literally what I say.
Oh, okay. So I'm your waifu in real life.
No, you're just my
Are
husband.
you his grimy
You're my
waifu?
husband.
I'm not-
Hey,
Are
what?
you his grimy waifu?
A grimy waifu is a gun, Michelle.
How
Get
many,
it right.
how many times are we gonna fucking mention JPEG Mafia?
These
And
bullets
it's not even
coming
you.
at you. Take these bullets from me. That's my grimy waifu.
Anyways, that was the easiest question in the world. Sorry,
But
Yes.
dirty
but
fucking
listen,
weebs.
Oh my
Stop.
god. Stop being mean to my wife, you hoe.
So
But I do still think that when it comes to waifu, it is very much an idealized look at what a woman should be.
Yes, because anime doesn't portray imperfections.
Exactly. Whereas a wife is, she got flaws and shit, but you love her and you want to spend the rest of your life with her. On that note, last
Love
night
sees
I was
past the imperfections, and that's a good line from a
Sing
movie called The
louder.
Match Breaker.
Sing louder.
On that note, last night I was a fucking sappy bitch
Okay.
and cried while I was writing really cute shit.
What were you writing?
I mean, at this point, it could probably be my vows in the future, but like,
Oh, I thought you were gonna say fanfic, and I'm like, okay.
no,
Oh,
I was
lame.
like, shut the fuck
I want to hear
up.
your juicy ass fucking Sonic and Pokemon fanfiction, okay? If it's not Sonic fanfiction, don't even talk to me about what you're writing.
Pikachu
okay?
laid Sonic gently on
Shut
the bed.
No, no.
Okay, I like this. I like this.
I'm not going any further. You can go on your own.
I can't, like...
Do
Whenever,
you like that, Pikachu? Said Sonic. Pika Pika. Said Pikachu excitedly.
Literally,
Pika.
the only thing that I can, like, think of when I see Pikachu is when he's when Pikachu was so fucking upset because Ash just fucking died that he just goes fucking berserk. That's the only thing I can remember.
Well, yeah,
I love how
because
you
Ash
just
died,
didn't-
so Sonic came in and was like,
Shut the
"Don't worry,
fuck
Pikachu.
up.
I'll raise you."
I've
Don't-
got a gold ring for you.
What is it, a fucking cock ring, Michelle?
No,
Yes.
it's just a ring. They're getting
No,
married.
it's a fucking cock
They're
ring.
getting married, you dirty bastard.
It's a cock ring.
They're
It's
getting
both.
married.
It's a wedding ring on the cock. And then he whips it out and he's like, "Won't you be mine, Pikachu?"
Do you know what a cock ring is, Blake?
Yep.
Are you sure?
The way you said,
Explain.
yep.
Tell me right now.
It goes around. It goes around the in.
I mean, technically, he was right with the around.
It
but
goes around.
where?
What is its purpose?
I bling out your dick. I don't know.
I mean, some days it'd be like that, I guess.
All days it'd be
Saying
like
this as
that.
someone who does not,
It's
in
to
fact,
not
have a penis.
It's to force you to not come.
Oh,
It's
that's
also-
not good.
It's also the like it
It's what dominatrix
It
does.
helps keep it hard because like you're kind of keeping the blood flow there.
Right.
But also like people have had issues where like it gets stuck and it's like, maybe I don't have a dick in like 3 days.
That's chastity belts. They're not a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
But yeah, so like that's a thing. But also some of them have like little vibes for extra pleasure and like there's.
Oh, I
a
thought
whole
you
bunch
said it has a vibe check, and I'm like,
That's also what I thought you said. Has a little vibe check.
I'll have you know, the last time we mentioned vibe check, Synth, when she was listening to it, messaged me and she's like, I was expecting you to say vibrator check.
dude, it's a fucking moon ring on your dick.
Oh. It's got
Oh
it's
my
got
God.
2 rings, flaccid and horny. 2 moods.
Well, actually,
Two
there are.
rings.
I hate the fact that I know this, but there are ones that go around the dick and the balls.
Yeah.
Dick and balls.
Oh, is it like one ring?
It's sometimes it's one ring, but it can also be 2 rings, like on an edge.
DBT.
D.
Actually, it's CBT, but yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
No, I don't either.
I don't like
Cognitive behavior therapy.
No, cock and ball
I
torture.
know, but I'm.
We don't say
Why
his
do we
name
turn
around,
everything
Brandon.
good into
Anyways,
bad? Okay,
this is a great transition to the next question.
Okay.
What's your best
Wait,
childhood
who's this
memory?
from? Who's this from?
From Vanna.
Oh,
She said
Cool.
I could say her name.
Aw.
Anyways, yes, so going from cock and ball torture, what is your guys' favorite or best childhood memory?
oh, can I say my first while I think of my best? My first is climbing out of my crib with my little stuffed animal, my stuffed bear named Cloud, and walking downstairs and being like, I'm sick, and then sitting on the bed, or not on the bed, on the couch next to my parents, and then vomiting all over my favorite bear.
Oh no!
That's my first memory.
I hate the fact that I'm laughing.
And it wasn't like projectile, it just kind of like came, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, but then my mom like put him in the wash, and it was all better by the time I went back to bed.
I mean, I can either talk about
What?
That's cute.
I see you laughing at
That's
me.
cute.
I can either talk about the night my brother was born, or I can talk about well, actually, no. This
How
isn't.
about just talking
this
about the
isn't even-
best childhood memory?
Well, no, because I've got
Damn.
some pretty good childhood memories. Okay, I've got some good ones. But I also
Fair.
like. There's also the story of the first time I ever swore.
I remember saying screw next to my mom, and she was like, what did you just
Okay,
say?
I'm gonna tell both because I think they're both great.
Mhm.
So, for the swearing one, I was about 2 years old. This is before my little brother was born.
You were 2
I was
years
2 years
old?
anyway. But wait. So I'm running around our apartment because, like, you know, I'm fucking 2. What do you expect from me?
Right.
And I run into like a little coffee
Wow.
table, and I knock over a lamp, and all you hear from little itty bitty 2-year-old me is, "Oh shit!" My mom is there. She just looks at me and she goes, "No. Oh, sit!" And I just sit my ass down. And then for the longest time after that, every time like something bad would happen, I'd just be like, "Oh, sit!" And I'd sit right down.
Do you do that? I really hope you do that now.
No!
And you're just like out in the field one day and you're like, oh, sit. And you just like sit down on the dirt.
I
It's
don't.
your trigger word.
No.
Oh, sit.
And then, the night my brother was born, so Of course, I was really excited to have a little brother.
Right.
Like, I was like, the baby's coming, the baby's coming, the baby's coming. And, like, I found out, like, Mom went into labor at, like, way early in the morning. Sorry, Mom. And so I remember running up to my dad, and I'm like, Daddy, Mommy's gonna have the baby. And he's like, I know, sweetheart. I was, like, I know, like, I
had sex with her.
No, but they were sleeping in the same fucking bed. So of course, when my mom started labor, it's like, yeah, cool. Of course, my dad's gonna know. So I'm freaking out to him. And of course, while we were waiting for the baby to be born, my grandma and grandpa came over, and we just watched. Do you remember the horse movie Spirit?
No.
What?
I've heard of it.
I've never heard of it, nor seen it.
What the fuck? It was such a good movie, okay?
It can't be that good, because 2 film students haven't watched it.
Oh my god. Listen,
shit.
it was a
Although,
good...
to be fair, we're not the best.
It was an animated movie, and it involved a
So
horse,
it's just Bambi,
but
worse.
No! It was different! Listen, one of these days I'll show it to you, too, because it was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Yes, I will!
You know what we need to watch? The original Land Before Time, because
Yes,
it's actually
that's
one of the best kids movies ever created.
Yeah.
That too.
Do you know who made it? Do you know who made it? Guess.
Who?
George Lucas and Steven Spielberg.
Shit, dog. But I'm
Really?
sorry it wasn't done!
Yeah!
Oh,
sorry.
shit.
I'm
I had
jerking
good
off the
taste.
Land Before Time, okay?
Wow.
Wow.
Can't believe
Yeah, dude, jerk off that fucking Triceratops, you know?
Yeah! You go, Littlefoot!
She was cute. Like, young, like, little kid me.
You're a fucking furry! No,
That
you're a
is not
scaly.
even-
You're a scaly.
Oh my god!
You're a scaly.
You can't tell me.
You just
Yes,
cried.
I can tell you.
You
She was
just
so mean.
That was a shit.
Sarah? What the fuck? That's disturbing, dude.
That's just
But
hilarious.
no, so I ended up like
This
staying.
is
I ended up
Sarah.
just
She
watching
was
that
red.
while Mom was at the hospital.
She wasn't red. She
Oh
was
my God.
yellow, you
Oh,
dumbass.
I haven't watched it in such a long time. I'm sorry.
You and your fucking redheads, huh?
You know what's really funny? Best character on that show? Petrie.
Thank
That's also
you.
a good friend of ours' last name. It's
Mine.
Michelle's.
That's fucking
Anyway,
no.
I have another thing in reference to
Yeah.
Land Before Time, but you gotta tell your favorite childhood story.
My favorite childhood story.
Your best
Well-
memory as a kiddo.
Well, okay, so
Fucking Sarah?
She was orange, you bitch!
Did you her name
orange
is
fucking redhead.
her name is spelled like Michael Sarah, dog.
Oh.
She looks like
Wait, is it
Michael
really?
Sarah, dog.
What the fuck? I didn't
Yeah,
even know
'cause
that.
Ceratops.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Oh shit, that's clever.
Fuck. I hate that. I love
George
it.
Lucas for you.
Anyway.
Okay, well, there's 2. Well, let's just go with the one that, like, is transitioning here. Going to my grandparents' house and having a bunch of movies like SpongeBob and Land Before Time, and watching all of those like movies in a little DVD player. Going to my grandparents, and then also when I don't know how or like how this happened or how I'm remembering this incorrectly. I used to have a dog, right? And this dog was a Morley Rescue, which is, he's a big dog. Anyways, me and my grandma were out walking him. I put my bike tire on his leash to keep him there, because that's a good thing to do. And then he just starts running.
Oh no.
I don't know how this happened, but I think my bike flipped. And I flipped with it.
No.
I don't know how it happened, but I like did a backflip, and
That's
the bike
sick.
almost landed on me.
Oh.
And I don't know how it. I seriously. I also got hit by a dog named I can't remember the name, but it was my friend's dog, and we were just at like a dog place, like a off leash dog park.
A dog kicking place. Right?
But no,
The dogs kick. No,
The dogs kick you.
This is a Russian dog kicking place because in
dogs-
Soviet
in
Russia,
Russia,
you
the
don't
dogs-
kick dog kick you. I'm so mad at myself.
The dog's name was Ranger. I just remembered.
Oh, nice.
And Ranger and Tux, which is my dog, were running around. I'm just on my
Aw.
bike, and in a split second, Ranger comes and fucking tackles me off my bike. Just
Aww.
hits me.
Romantic.
How are you gonna almost break my chair?
I was on this chair and I was sitting and started leaning forward
Because he's dumb,
because I'm dumb.
but we love him.
Wait.
Anyways, go on. Wait.
You
were,
said something about the Land Before Time.
So,
Yes.
at the same summer camp that I met my boyfriend at,
right.
We were in the same group, and so our officer for that group, by the second week, was like, I'm going to figure out everyone's name. Right. However, like, him and I had talked a few times, and he's like, you know what's gonna help me remember your name? I'm gonna use a nickname, if you're okay with that. And I'm like, yeah, sure, sir. Like, what do you have in mind? And he's like, well, of course you've got Petrie from The Land Before Time, right?
Of course.
So I'm just gonna call you Ducky.
What the fuck?
Because that's another
That's
one of the
silly.
dinosaurs from Land Before Time.
I know. Why wouldn't he just call you Petrie?
I don't know, because he was like, association, Land Before Time, Ducky, Petrie, the dinosaur, Petrie, the person. I guess.
Who's the, Spike? That's the
Spike! Oh my god. But no, so, we were telling him that, like, he has to figure it out by this certain date. And so it was the first Tuesday, like, it was the Tuesday of the second week. Why the fuck I almost said the first Tuesday of the second week, but that's not the way words fucking work.
I think it's the only Tuesday of the second week, actually.
Ever heard of
Thursday
Tuesday
is just
number 2?
Tuesday.
Thursday is just Tuesday 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Why is everything fucking electric? Why?
Because
You're in on
everything
the
too
meme.
is Electric
I'm in on the
Boogaloo.
meme. I've said that meme, but stop.
Because it's
No.
funny.
What?
Life
Okay,
is an Electric Boogaloo, you whore.
No,
Yeah.
it isn't. Well, this
That was
electric
really
boogaloo, I'm just
aggressive.
going down. It's not always a boogaloo.
But so, like, he's going through
You're a boogalooser.
But so we're on our way to something. It was on our way to swimming, actually. And so he's going through, and we're like, sir, you have to have it now. Like, you have to have all of our names down. And so he's going through, and he goes through all the names. And he gets to me, sitting beside my boyfriend, of course. Well, before we started dating. But he gets to me, and he's like, Ducky. And I just yell back at him, use my real name, sir!
Damn.
Wow, okay. Fucking dominer shit. Jesus.
But I'm like, come on, you're supposed to remember our real name, sir. Use it.
I mean, that's not how anything's supposed to work. I will always call him Blakey.
Aww,
You call
Blakey
him-
No,
boo.
I call you Blake way too much.
I was like, what the fuck?
I'm a hockey player, so I associate nicknames.
I call you Brando sometimes.
I mean, honestly,
visceral
for the
reaction.
longest time, because of course in cadets, like, you refer to people by their last name, right? So for the longest
So,
time at the start of
Petrie.
my relationship, I would only refer to my boyfriend by his last name. So I would be like, "How you doing, McKinnon?" It's like,
Aww.
but I'm like, "Oh heck!" And then
Hey,
he starts,
Kern.
and so
Daniel McKinnon. What the fuck?
what?
I'm just,
Don't
is
dox
he
my
related?
man.
Is he related to Nathan McKinnon, a hockey player?
I
mean,
don't
there's
know.
some
Is it
McKinnon.
MC or MAC?
It's MAC.
Okay. I don't know. I have no idea. I've only met some of his family, but
Watch
I've
him
met
be
more
like-
of his family than he's met
Watch
mine.
him be like, yeah, it's my dad.
no.
Nathan McKinnon, the like 25-year-old.
Yeah, and her
Yes.
boyfriend's like 22.
Wow.
Yes, he's 22.
He had a baby at 3 years old. Crazy.
Player.
Kid
Yeah.
got deep. Okay, well,
Oh, you're awful! I
What?
can't believe you've done this! I can't believe you've done this!
you started it.
Holy
No.
you
No.
25, 22. Oh, he had a baby. Maybe it's his dad. Well,
I would
That's a
never.
lot
everyone
different.
was thinking about it.
No one was thinking that graphically
Oh
about
my
it.
god.
No one was gonna say it out loud. We're
Chris
just
Hansen,
implying
come
it.
for me, please. I just want to fucking
No, he's gotta go
die.
for
No, you gotta come for Chris Hansen.
Onisen first.
Who?
Onision.
Onision? I don't know how to fucking pronounce his
I
name. I
watched
just
you
know
say
he's a
Onison?
shithead. I don't know how to pronounce
Brother?
his name.
They're
No!
coming for your brother?
Shit.
Look out, Ray.
Ray, look out!
He's
Look
coming
out!
for
They're
ya.
gonna get you!
Chris Hansen's gonna show up at your
He's
door.
gonna
Are
kick
you
your
Ray?
ass, Ray.
I'm gonna kick your... Okay.
I love
Yeah.
you, Ray. Mwah.
Oh my god. But yeah.
I can't wait to see you,
I watched
Ray.
like a fucking hour-long video on Onision, and I never knew anything about him. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, cool. He dates 17 years. He dates 17-year-olds, and he's only 31.
Only 30. Like, what the
I mean,
fuck?
we know this. We know certain someone that's okay with that.
We don't talk
Not
about
17.
That,
Well,
Not far off.
you know, she came up to me and we're like, were you? Or I think she came up to both of us. And she was like, "Were you guys talking about me when you mentioned your friend that was like
Yes.
18?" Yeah.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Like-
Oh, and then we said no.
And then we said yes.
No, it wasn't.
Oh no, it wasn't her.
We're talking about someone
yeah.
else. Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. Like, oh gosh, I was listening to another podcast and there was this whole thing and it's like...
How could you?
Sorry.
It better be the Dark Place podcast. Just...
No.
You know, if there's a Dark Place podcast, why would I listen
It
to
is Dark Place. That is the podcast.
You can't watch that show without the visuals, though. Although there is a musical number in it.
Yo.
In the last episode. And it
Working.
slaps.
Sorry, what?
I'm a one-track lover. Down a two-way lane.
What a bunch of nerds.
We gotta watch this after that.
Obviously.
We have no fucking time because you waited till fucking 3:30.
I was eating soup.
Well, stop eating soup!
I was a hungry boy.
Yeah, hungry man, don't you mean? Because that's a fucking
Ow! Fuck.
Hungry Man, a soup company.
I was just
No.
squeezing
What?
Hungry Man's a soup company.
you. No.
Stop doing that, Michelle.
Because you
I'm
said he's a
gonna
hungry
squeeze
boy.
your
I said
face
he's.
cheeks.
Are you debating with me right now?
Yes.
Do you want to go to my cupboard and see that there is Hungry Man soup in the cupboard?
Yes,
Where
but it's
am I
not
going,
specifically
Brandon?
a soup brand.
The
They
next
make
one.
like microwave dinners.
Yes, but also it's a soup company as well.
No, it is not specific.
Campbell's Chunky?
If you guys didn't hear that, he just yelled Campbell's Chunky, and I love him so much.
There's just fucking Campbell's Chunky and beans here.
You're a liar!
I'm the
You're
liar
a
and a
fucking
thief.
liar!
Sorry, but
Dumbass.
Hungry Man is also a soup company.
No, it's not.
Look it up, write it out, look it
Hungry
up.
Man.
Hungry Man makes frozen dinners.
Microwave TV dinners.
Yes. And I think they're okay. The best part of them is the brownie.
I've
Every
never
single
had
time.
the brownie, but you know what? I've never
What?
had one of them.
Oh, they're okay. They're like not that good.
Yeah, I have friends who would eat them for lunch, and it's like...
They're fine. I mean,
When I
actually-
type in Hungry Man soup, it comes up with Campbell's Chunky.
exactly. Speak about soup again, you fucking coward.
You are not a soup connoisseur.
Oh, fucking
That's
Hungry
fucking
Man
hilarious.
soup.
You are a
Maybe
fucking...
they're-
You're a soup amateur, my dude.
Yo,
I bet you wouldn't even be able
bitch out
to...
here being a soup novice.
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. Okay, you can't tell me that doesn't look like the Hungry Man logo.
It doesn't. Pull up the Hungry Man logo right now.
Never mind. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, 'cause you
Obviously, we
lost.
need to post this to the Twitter. Hungry Man versus Campbell.
I would like to apologize because I have not even been remotely up to date on the Twitter.
Well, then give me the fucking
I'll
count.
give you the
Later.
Yeah.
On our Gmail, it's linked to your actual Twitter account.
No.
What?
Are you following? Wait, no. I think it's getting your notifications from your account.
No,
I
it
think you're
shouldn't be.
Did you not see? Okay.
Who am I following? I'm only following.
You liked some tweets about the.
Well,
the
yeah,
fact...
because it tells you about that stuff. Because you're following them. It's like, oh, here's what you
Oh,
missed.
so the Living Room podcast is following Blake.
Yes,
It's following me, too,
It's following
yo-ho.
me and Michelle.
That's understandable. Look at this. Remember how Igor was a rap album?
Oh, it's definitely
Me and
my homies Graminated.
Started to learn how to cook some new stuff, and I feel a lot better and actually really proud of myself. Wholesome time is over now. Also, I'm pretty sure at one point one of the things that popped up was me either liking or retweeting or both a thing about like, I can't believe there are girls that take off their clothes for money.
Yeah. And I love the one where it's like, I can't believe there's girls that have premarital sex.
I saw this video, and it was like these two guys and a guy pretending to be a teacher, and so on one of the boards he just writes sex, and the two guys are like, oh yeah, and then he goes to another board and it says premarital sex, and the guys start fucking raging. They're like, no,
Where the
no,
fuck is
no,
this photo?
no,
Adolf
and then
Hitler.
it's like,
yeah, I don't know.
neither
where
one
this-
of those is okay.
There.
Or no, don't do premarital sex. Don't have sex. And they're like, yes, of course. And it's
Don't
like,
do
oh,
sex.
It's
What?
no.
It's a
Oh.
loading.
It's loading.
No.
Oh my god, that's powerful.
God, I
It's-
hate that.
It's the
If-
meme of the 5 black men around the little white girl, except they're switched. So it's the little white girl's face on the 5 black men.
But of
And
course, all white now.
Yeah, and
With-
then the little white girl is replaced by a black dude.
This is You know
Well,
what?
his
I will
face.
never understand, like, that sort of kink stuff. I don't know, because that is definitely like a fetish.
Gangbang.
Specifically,
Bukkake.
specifically the interracial gangbangs. I don't understand it because it does seem
Big
like
black
a little
cock.
bit. It does
Why
seem
are
like
you-
a little bit.
Are
I
you
feel like-
racist?
No. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's not
do
giving a good vibe.
No. Okay. No. It feels like it treats like the people of color who are participating in that more as animals or objects compared to like.
Why are you watching porn with
I'm
that
not
fucking mindset?
I'm
You're
not.
not?
Oh, look at
Well,
this.
I'm not.
What,
Listen,
you fucking
I
little
don't
pea
want.
brain?
look
You
at
just
this-
going, oh, I'm
Ugh.
gonna touch my pee-pee now.
Listen,
Do you
no,
not
I don't.
analyze that shit?
No, I don't.
What kind of
you
a film
fucking
major
mean?
are you?
I just went to attack both of their hands both of their mouths with my hand, and then Brandon tried to fucking eat me. You're not
Gross.
valid to eat fingers, you whore.
I watched Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and it was a great film.
But
Same with Good
yeah,
Will Hunting.
no, sorry. I just sometimes I have thoughts about things, and that's why sometimes the porn
Sometimes
industry
you have
is
thoughts
bad.
about things. You know what? Be things.
I'm glad you stopped. You continued to go because it started off really sketchy, and you were like, "I have a problem with this whole interracial thing." I was like, "What the fuck?
I just
Where
think
is
that
this
it
going?"
like it either like it can either demonize or like
Dehumanize.
or dehumanize people of color.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? You can't tell me that the way that they like do stuff like that, like, oh, look at this, it's all these like big burly black guys who are gonna fucking ravage this little white girl. Like that's dehumanizing in itself.
Why? I'm sorry. When
Listen,
I watch
I never
porn,
watched this porn.
When I watch
Brandon's
porn,
like,
But
I get
I
it,
never
I nut
watched
and I
this-
go.
that's literally what it is.
What's your post-nut clarity? Because I have a story about post-nut clarity and it's
We
not
can't
my
We have
own.
to
get
save it.
into
We're
it.
gonna
Listen,
save it.
No, please, can I
No,
real quick?
you cannot.
Real quick, no, I'm gonna forget it.
You've been practicing fucking self-control all November. You can do it one more day.
Please, I'm gonna forget about it if I don't.
No.
Please.
No.
Please. It's gonna be the
Also,
quickest fucking story.
This is coming out on December 4th. Happy 1 month anniversary.
That's
Babe.
fucking cheesy as fuck, homeboy.
Shut your fuck. Okay, that's it. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Okay, can I please,
No,
real
Michelle.
quick, Brandon, please give me the go ahead, because it's real quick, and it made me laugh
I'm
so fucking
ending
hard. No! Okay, I'm gonna be the speediest. 30 seconds, that's gonna be
Go
all it
then.
takes. Okay, so, things happen with my mans, and we were talking about post-nut clarity, and I'm like, so what the fuck happens when you have yours? And he's like, I don't know. And then 2 minutes later, he's like, wait, what fucking shape do your eyeballs see in? So he looked up at almost midnight, like what shape your actual eyes see, and I'm like, you have the smartest post-nut clarity. I love you so much. And yes, that's the love of my life, and that's the end of my stories for tonight.
And that's the end of the podcast.
Thank you for listening. You're all great. And see, I told you it was going to be 30 seconds.
It was actually 27, you fucking dumb.
I told you it was going to be less than
Dude.
30 seconds.
Thanks for watching. We hope you
Listening.
enjoyed. Except for you. I hope you hated it. I hope you had the worst time of your life. And
Shut the fuck off. I love
bitch.
you.
Send in your questions to
Please.
thereallivingroompodcast@gmail.com.
If
Yes.
not, you can always DM it to one of us if you want to
Yes.
do that.
Links in the description.
Mhm.
Sure is.
Always.
We love you dearly. Thank you so much for listening. What is this now? Like our
8th.
8th.
oh my god, we're almost at the double digits, homeboys. We're almost at the double
Double
digits.
D's.
That's what I have.
Are you, boy, if you have
Double
double
digits,
D's, I
DD.
must got like.
Shut the
A's.
No.
All right, thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Thanks for
Bye.
listening. Bye, love you all.
Love you.
Bye.
Mwah.